Well, howdy tubers. Here's a change for you. I came down here to the Lake of the Ozarks last night because I like driving at night. And Judy's not here yet. If you remember my videos of telling you about a friend of mine that had Alzheimer's, and I would go and watch him while Judy went to, his name was Jerry, while Judy would take grandkids places and was, of course, gone from home doing that. So I'd watch him for her at night, and then they had a gal that watched him during the daytime. But anyways, he's passed now, as I've told you guys. So anyway, she's supposed to be heading down here. I don't know, I haven't heard from her, but she said yesterday that she'd be heading down. But anyways, this here is, and I never told about this airplane all the other times I've showed pictures of it. Of course, I think I built this, or I'm pretty sure I built this before I built the first Ultra Cruiser, I'll say. But this is how I scratch built the Ultra Cruiser and scratch built the H5. Well, this is a scratch built Midwest sweet stick. And so as it looks like it's a build up wing, it is actually a foam wing. I mean, I can't squish, I'm squeezing hard there, and if that was a build-up balsa wood wing, although that's balsa wood there, but it's got foam underneath there, so you can't squish it. So it's a foam-winged sweet stick, and the plywood bottom, I believe it's 3/32 or 1/8 inch plywood bottom, goes back further than the kit was, so that I could get the rear float mount in plywood instead of just adding a little piece in there. That's probably about the really only modification from what the kit would be. And except of course I added flaps. I like to play with flaps. That's why I put the flaps on the H5. Now I'm sure you're wanting to know about Spiker, and he is right there. And on the way down here, he was laying on my lap because there wasn't a whole lot of room in the car with cooler and airplanes and whatnot. And he peed on my leg. I didn't know it till I stopped to get gas. But I'm sure he'd probably want to come out too. Let me pause here. Okay, so anyway, Spike had a doctor's appointment yesterday, and he's got a urinary tract infection, and I guess that makes him drink and pee a lot. But anyways, it's this house right there, which not too far apart, is where Spike come from. That was Pat and Dave had him, and he would go down those stairs there, and then of course at that time he would run, and he'd run across here and then up these stairs, and I'd play with him, and they would be sitting over there, and they didn't need to yell, but they'd say, "You need to take him home with you." And I'd say, "No, I don't want a dog." Look at all the geese coming. Pat feeds the geese. But, so, anyways, there's the boat, and I put a tarp over the front, when the cover's off, put a tarp over the front, and that's where the airplane sits while we're going out on the lake. Oh, I think it was a F-18 flew over a while ago. You usually see warthogs flying around here usually there's 2 of them, maybe even 3. Because, let's see, what's the name of it? Okay, I think, yeah, Whiteman Air Force Base is not too far from here, so they do maneuvers around here with the A-10s, and that's also where the stealth bomber's at. So, there's all them geese in here. So, I don't know if this thing will upload or download, inload, whatever you call it, to YouTube, but I will see if it'll go. Hope everybody's having a good weekend, and God bless. There you go. Spike.